What's up everybody? Today we've got some 525cc fuel injector development injectors, a Warbo 255 fuel pump, and a basemap tune from Jason Waters Tuning. So we're going to be putting all that in today. Each injector is just 2 wires. Make sure you disconnect your battery first. I've got the stock P28 right here, you see no chip. And I've got a chip P06 installed in it now. Pull your clips off, which it's just a little pin. You just slide it over with your unclip this right here. Get that all undone, and then you have all the slack you'll need in your harness. If you don't ever plan on going back to stock injectors, you can cut these off just right at the clip. I'm going to keep this where it's kind of reversible, so I'm going to cut it off up here and leave a little pigtail on these. Either way is fine though. Once you get all 4 of your clips off there, you can see each set has one wire that's the same. In this case it's yellow with a black stripe. It's the same on all 4, and then a different color for each one. So it doesn't matter which way you go, negative or positive here, but whichever way you go, you have to make sure it stays the same across all 4. So on this one, we're going to use the yellow and black as the ground, and the other color as the positive on all 4. You can go and get all your wires stripped, and these actually come with little sleeves. So you just pull that part off, you're good to go. From here, just pick which way you want to go, stay with it for all 4. Get you some shrink tube and slide down. You won't need it that long. Slide it over there before you connect them. And then you're just going to twist them together, dab a little solder on there, then slide that up and heat it up with a lighter, and it'll shrink around it. I'll get these knocked out real quick and show you what it looks like. All the pigtails are wired in. I'm gonna retape them, put them back in that. But before I do that, since everything's nice and loose out the way, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this fuel rail and throw the injectors in. And it should just lift on up out of there. Oh man. Those factory injectors are pretty gross anyways. The stock injector should just pull right out of the rail, just like that. And then the FID will just go right up in there. Fuel rail is all set up. Fuel injector development actually sends you a sheet with your injector number and the cc's that it flowed at a certain PSI. So I put the 2 499s on the edge, 495 and 496 are in the middle. Just pull these little plastic things off your injector. I've got all the new O-rings in. And here's our final install. Injectors are in, clips are wired. I've got a Warbo 255 fuel pump to put in. There's a lot of good videos on YouTube already of doing a 255 fuel pump. So I'm not going to film that part. So I'm just going to throw that in real quick and then we'll test it. The fuel pump's in. Wiring's all janky because the wiring in this whole car is all messed up. So now we'll see if it'll fire up.
I hear fuel.
The fuel pump started to prime for like a second and a half and then just died. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go ahead and close the video out right here. That's to be all for this week. Alright, just kidding. So, and all I did was took the janky, like, hardwired switch in and plugged in the factory clip, and pump came back on, car fired right up. Absolutely no issues. We'll get this thing buttoned up and then we'll take it down the road and see what it'll do.